Okay, Nicole, here's your new grinder. I'm trying one out here at home first and then have Amazon to send you one as well. So what you get the hopper on the top, which is locked in, full of espresso beans, beep. You notice the color is all black, which is pretty sweet. I currently have a chrome silver one. You notice that it's silver here, plasticky there. I mean, it's all plasticky, but maybe the black will blend in better with the espresso maker. I don't know, pretty sweet. Anyway, so the first thing you gotta do, you slide in this little portafilter holder, just slides right in here, locks in there. And then you choose a grind, like, I don't know, notice if you turn this dial on the right, it's all the way to 1. I think I'm gonna start at like a 9 grind, and notice I have this button here, double or single shots, of course always a double shot. And then the grind time, I don't know, we'll just set it to 16 seconds because we don't really care, because we're gonna weigh it all out with this guy. So you know this, you're gonna be getting this guy soon enough. Put him down, notice that it's 0. So we want around 15 grams, so let's just see what happens. That is beautiful. And let's see what this weighs. It weighs about 11, so it's a little short. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just push the stop start button here. And that's good, let's try that again. Weigh it out. Yeah, it's 13, so again, if you push this in all the way in, it's gonna hit a little thing in the back and start grinding, and if it does, you just quickly shut it off. So, here we go, let's try that. So that's about 15. All right, so let's see. Oh, I didn't even turn on the guy. So we'll have to wait a sec. We'll come back in a sec after it's warmed up. In the meantime, let's talk about this, the leveler. The way you set this up, this guy on the side, you just spin this, loosen it up, and then you unscrew this deeper or whatever, how deep you're gonna be pushing down. So right now, once you find out the correct level, then just tighten it right up like that. And it's locked off a little, stick my little finger in there, do some spinny spins. Notice, oh, it's perfectly level. And the classic press. Notice the rubber mat, that'll be coming your way, along with this, along with this, along with this smaller 12-ounce pitcher, along with this smaller thermometer. So you will have a much better setup soon. Oh, let me mention one thing. When I put mine in, see how you see like a little line lip? I think that is as deep as you want to go, somewhere around there. And notice that when I put mine in, it goes really easily in, and I just tighten it down. So I think, I don't know whether you had the wrong single dose or double dose cup in your portafilter. I don't know, but this one, I think you're gonna love a lot better. So anyway, we'll wait for this thing to get really hot, about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. Of course, I gotta put a cup up there though. Cup's warming up. That is nice looking. I mean, you can choose the black or the chrome. That black one looks pretty nice. But either one. Here's the chrome, which, again, I don't know, you can see them side by side now. That or that. How about that live demo? I'll be back. Okay, I've waited for 10 minutes. It's good and hot. Cup's nice and warm. As you've seen me do this before, notice how it just slips right under there, the cup. I turn it on. It's zeroed, and then I push the go, and then push the timer. And we see what it is. Oh, that looks, ooh, that might be a good pace right there. See if we can see the timer. And might be a little fast, but you notice, way different from you currently have. Okay, that's a little fast. So that's gonna be 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I'm gonna stop now. So that's 32 seconds, 51 grams. So I'm gonna dial down the grind a little finer. So let's do that first. You must see me use the knock blocks. So you come over here, there's your knock box. You just turn it upside down. Just a nice gentle tap. Nothing crazy. Look, cleaned out beautifully all down there. Best darn things you can buy. So I'm gonna clean this out and go at it again. Okay, we're back. As we said, the grind size was a little too coarse. So I'm gonna take my little scale. I'm gonna zero it out again. Tar that thing. Now you notice it's grind size 9. I'm gonna say the heck of it. I'm gonna go down to an 8 or 7. I'm even gonna go finer to a 7. And the interesting is, as the beans are fresh, you got to go to a coarser setting. As they start drying out, you got to go to a finer setting. And I've had these beans a little while, so I got to go to the finer setting. But you notice that I'm just going to push this in, and it's going to start running automatically. So here, and let's see if the grind time's right. You can screw around with that too, but again, we want 15 grams. All right, let's try that out. 14, oh, not bad. So I'm just gonna give it a little tap myself, just to add a few more grams. So let's see what that is. Oh, so close. That could be good, but for the heck of it, a little more tap. There, why not? Try to be consistent. 15.1, which is exactly what the other one is. Okay, we're back with a mat. I'm gonna try to level this out a little. Use the old leveler. We're gonna get this thing. Hopefully I don't flip it. Get the idea. Just give it a good push. Try to make it a nice level push. You can put your fingers around and you can put your fingers around the edge and sort of feel that it's level. Probably give it a little look again. Notice that we're sort of below that little rim. Yep, right there. And again, same thing. There you go. Notice I put very little pressure just to tighten it up. So again, not sure what's up with yours, but it doesn't really matter because you're getting this. I'm gonna put that on, put the cup right under there. I'm gonna tar it out, timer 0, and it's go time. Let's look what we got here. Oh, nice and slow. Black. What's our time? We got, oh, it's almost 1 to 1. Notice that. Let's see, coming back over here. Barely see it. Oh, I think we're going to be perfect timing. Look at this. It's going to be 30 seconds. And about 30 grams. Oh my God, did I call that number right? There it is. We have perfectamundo. We have accomplished perfect espresso. So now let's take it out. Do I know how to make espresso or what? Give it a little taste. Might be a little bitter, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna do milk next. At this point, espresso looks oh so good. Gonna put the scale away. Don't even need all this. Taking this off again. Get to use the knock block box again because it's awesome. Just a little tap, falls out, boom, nice and clean. So I'll clean that up. Okay, sparkly clean. All that stuff's done. We're gonna turn on this because now we're gonna start steaming milk. In the meantime, I have my little drawer of goodies. That goes down there. Jesus, there. Okay, I'm back. It's time to fill up the milk. Nice fresh vitamin D. I am going to try to fill the milk up right to the bottom, right so it touches there, or if I use my little pointer, be right to the base there, and that'll be about just enough milk. So let's pour this in without me causing a disaster. So right about there is about all the milk you need. Next, we're going to swing this thing forward all the way like this, and we're going to get this mat and this espresso out of the way. Okay, I'm going to take that little thermometer thing, I'm going to slam it right here, and then I'm going to set it up on the espresso maker. Okay, now the wand is in the front of the espresso maker. Just going to slide it in, and you're going to get a little tippy, And then of course, you know to turn that little handle on the right there. It starts swirling up like a vortex. Notice my thermometer getting close to 160, as you can see. 140 to 160 is the magic number. I think there's a glare, but right about now is it. Which, you know, again, 140 to 160 is good. Now, as the pros do, you know, they do this. They give it a little tap, and they give it a little swirly. Here, I'll take this guy out. And then they give it a little more tap and a swirly. And then you come over here and try to do some magic. Dump it in, dump it in. And then you try to make your little, and you go through the middle. Oh, and then you go through the middle. It's a disaster, but you get the idea. Anyway, that is how to dial in your espresso with your new grinder and all the new toys coming. So I'll show you one last trick though. All right, the thing they don't tell you is your boiler in there is now full of steam and it needs to be filled with water. And the trick to do that is this. You come over here, I'm gonna do this at the same time. But what you do is you turn on both the heat, which is the steam, and the espresso, and then you're gonna turn this knob open. You're gonna put it in there until the steam stops coming out or until we start seeing water. So we're gonna do that now. Notice this is still on, the steam is still on. I'm gonna turn on the espresso button. And you notice it'll start going. I'm gonna open this up. You're gonna see steam coming out, but we don't want that. We wanna wait till we see water. That'll be filling the boiler. And actually, it's good now. So we're gonna power that off, and then both these switches go off. And that's it. So now your boiler's back full of water instead of steam, and now it's good to shut off. So there you go. And that concludes your espresso making video. Again, you have a choice of this one, or you have a choice of the black one here. So personally, I'd be leaning towards the black one, but again, you choose. Of course, you could get a blue one or a cranberry one. You tell me what you want. I'll send you the link on Amazon and you say this. So anyway, that's it, Nicole. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Once you dial in your espresso sitting, you can also dial back to percolator or figure out the correct grind to use in the mocha pot. They give you a little container which you can store your new grinds for your mocha pot, which will go here, you fill it up, and you put that aside. So again, you'll find out what your grind setting is for percolator or mocha pot. They said it should be a little, not as fine as espresso, but whatever. And then once you get that, dial in whatever your number was with espresso. So you should be good, and there you go.